Assalamu alaikum, ninth class. We are doing comprehension exercises. Yesterday I told you that in comprehension exercise you have to comprehend. Comprehend means to understand the meaning of the text and then to answer the questions. Today we will do seventh exercise. Iqbal is not only the greatest poet of our age but also one of the greatest poets of all times. There are not many poets who wrote as many great poems as he did. He did not write poetry for the poetry's sake. He was in fact much more than a mere poet. Mere poet महज वो सिर्फ poet नहीं थे जो शायरी करते थे, उससे बढ़ के बहुत कुछ थे. He was a learned man. He was a great scholar and a philosopher. He was a political leader of great importance. But more than anything else, he was a Muslim who had great love for Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He wrote poetry to express the great and everlasting truth of philosophy, history, and Islam. He wrote poetry to awake the Muslims of the whole world from the deep sleep and ask them to unite. Question number 1 is, why is Iqbal considered to be the one of the greatest poet of all times? Iqbal is considered to be one of the greatest poets of all times because he wrote many great poems. Did he write poetry for the poetry's sake? No, he did not write poetry for poetry's sake. How can you say that Iqbal was much more than a mere poet? He was a learned man, a great scholar, and a philosopher and political leader of great importance. What kind of a Muslim was Iqbal? He was a Muslim who had great love for Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. With what aim did he write poetry? He wrote poetry to awaken the Muslims of the whole world from deep sleep. What was Iqbal's call to the Muslims of the whole world? He asked the Muslims of the whole world to unite. Exercise 9. In December 1930, Dr. Muhammad Iqbal was invited to preside over the annual meeting of All India Muslim League at Allahabad. In his address, he openly opposed the idea of power sharing of the Hindus and the Muslims together as a nation. He declared that the movement to apply one constitution to both the Hindus and the Muslims would result in a civil war. He wanted to see the Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan and the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as a single state for the Muslims so that they might live according to the teachings of Islam. We can say that Allama Iqbal was the first thinker to give us the idea of a separate homeland for the Muslims of India, that is, partition of the subcontinent into two sovereign states. The Muslims soon realized the importance of the demand for two separate states. It was then the Pakistan's resolution adopted in 1940. Question number 1. Where was the annual meeting of the All India Muslim League held in 1930? It was held in Allahabad. Who was invited to preside over the session? Allama Muhammad Iqbal was invited to preside over the session. What idea did Allama Iqbal oppose? He opposed the idea of power sharing of the Hindus and the Muslims together as a nation. Which provinces did he want to include in the Muslim state? He wanted to see the Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as a single state for the Muslims. On what grounds did he demand a separate state for the Muslims of India? He demanded a separate state for the Muslims of India so that they might live according to the teachings of Islam. When was the Pakistan resolution moved? When was the Pakistan resolution adopted? The Pakistan resolution was moved in 1940.